Welcome back to the Weekly Letter Podcast. We are your hosts, the three forgotten dwarves from Snow White, Deasley, Weedy, and Depressed. We're talking playoff predictions / division winners. Let's just hop right into it because it's kind of self-explanatory. We'll go AFC first, the actual better division.
And the best division.
Division, AFC.
Conference. Do you mind with you, Mr. An hour later?
Okay. Well, I thought we were going by division, but...
We are.
Yeah, with the best division.
We're starting with the
AFC
conference.
East.
Well, the Bills are going to win the AFC East.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna
Calm the down.
We're gonna go division by division, rank them 1 through 4.
Mm.
Okay, got it.
And then the AFC. So the AFC East.
We're gonna start. I guess it's not as self-explanatory as you thought.
I guess not.
You said
His name.
AFC first.
His name is Weedy, after all. Okay, AFC East. You rank the teams 1 through 4. Go.
Bills,
Okay.
Pats, Dolphins, Jets.
Go.
Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets.
Bills, Dolphins, Pats, Jets. Why?
Why the
Why not?
Pats?
Because they have Cam Newton as a starting quarterback.
He's not going to be the starter for the entire season.
No, he's not. But this is my argument: is that they changed the whole offense. Oh, hello, Steam. Okay.
I don't think Dolphins are really good.
They changed the whole offense to suit Cam Newton, right?
Yes.
So now there's a lot of QB power, read option. They still want to run the ball, but they get to run the ball with the quarterback. So they're eventually they switch it from a Tom Brady offense to a Cam Newton offense,
Back to
and then they're going to switch back to a Tom Brady offense, but it's not Tom Brady running it.
I don't know why you're explaining this to me. I'm on the same page as you.
You're right. It's not a Tom Brady offense. It's a Tom Brady offense without Tom Brady, so it's not going to be nearly as good.
I still think they'll be able to find more wins than the Dolphins.
No way.
Not a chance.
Why? The Dolphins almost gave us a run for our money.
I guess. Not really.
I mean, it was closer.
They were within 3 games.
It's closer than I like.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Right, but the Patriots are still garbage. Like, they got all these defensive starters back, but they're all a year older. So it's like, yeah, they got them back, but, like, are they going to be the same players? They haven't played football in a year. They're older now.
Can you at least get off your phone, Kyle?
I got this, though, because I was doing this the other day. So I feel like I got this. Alright, next.
All right, AFC North.
Browns, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
He said it before that he thinks the Bengals are going to be better than the Steelers. So
go.
definitely the Browns,
Yeah.
Ravens,
Okay.
Steelers, Bengals.
Okay.
I think the Bengals need another year to put it all together.
I think the Steelers are going to fall off hard this year.
Well, I don't think they're going to be what they were last year, but
Right.
they're definitely. I think the Bengals, especially with Joe Burrow coming off of the ACL tear
I
with
can
knee all
respect
sorts
that,
of jacked up, I think they need another year to put together.
I'm going to agree with him.
Even with drafting that wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with him specifically because the Steelers' defense is still going to be really good.
Yeah.
And I'm not...
Especially with TJ Watt. He's going to be good for...
Even though I love what they did for the offensive line in the Bengals, it's still not great. So, I mean...
You want me to stop?
Yes.
Go ahead.
But they're such a strong defense that there's no way they're going to be worse than the Bengals just because their defense is going to win more games than the Bengals' entire team alone. So yeah, that one's kind of self-explanatory too. But we're all in agreement with the Browns being the best team in the North, right?
Yes. I mean, that's obvious.
I mean, like, you don't think the Ravens are going to recapture what they did before? You're the biggest Ravens hater I know. Like, you don't think the Ravens are going to be better than the Browns? They added the Browns, Sammy Watkins and Rashad Bateman.
Lamar Jackson, so they're quarterback.
They're freaking... The Browns are going to get rid of OBJ, get something nice for him, whether it's a pick or whatever, because they were more successful without him last year than they were with him. And they've got that thing down pat, especially with that running game. That running game is elite.
So is the Ravens, though.
Okay, but it's a different running game.
You're right. I agree with you. I think the Browns are going to be the best. I just think it's because of the additions in the pass defense that they made.
Nowadays, right now, maybe not in prior years, I think the throwing the ball aspect, Lamar and Baker are neck and neck. You know, they're right there.
Mm-hmm.
But now Baker doesn't have to rely on himself to run the ball. He has running backs for that. Lamar has running backs, but they really rely on him to run the ball.
That makes sense. I think Baker's just a better passer. And now they have a good pass defense, so now that was something they were missing. So now they have an identity on offense, and now they have something to stop the pass, which is one of the biggest things you need for your defense to do.
I feel like the Browns just have a very complete roster.
They do.
It's the best roster in the NFL.
No. the Buccaneers have a better roster.
Okay, maybe.
But I still think there's really no holes.
Okay.
So like, I mean, we're even
If we had one decent mark, if we had picked up Mark Ingram in free agency, we would have a better roster, in my opinion.
I kind of like our running backs.
I don't.
I like Matt Breida.
They're just unproven, in my eyes. We're not getting into this argument.
Yep.
Don't start it.
Okay.
Next division.
AFC West.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Broncos.
Okay.
No. I forgot the Chargers are in there. Chargers.
Okay.
Broncos. Raiders.
Okay.
Gotta go Broncos. You gotta go.
Gotta go Broncos number one.
If they get Aaron Rodgers, maybe.
What did he say? He said Chiefs, Chargers,
No,
Broncos,
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that.
I could see you swap.
I'm swapping the
Raiders
Broncos
and the Raiders.
The Raiders and the Raiders.
I could see someone putting the Raiders at 3 and the Broncos at 4.
No, he's swapping the Chargers and the Broncos. You think he's gonna downgrade the Broncos?
If they can get any competent QB play out of either Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater, they have one of the deepest rosters in the NFL. And all of their skill positions are coming back healthy.
Dude, the Chargers have like a top 10 QB, good receivers.
A rookie head coach.
Who cares? He played with Sean McVay. He's fine.
Yeah, tell it to Zach Taylor. I'm not sucking Drew Lock this year.
Teddy Bridgewater should start week 1.
You're not
When are we
wrong.
putting you through a table?
Eventually.
You're gonna keep pushing this off.
No, because the weather's nice now. I just think the Broncos roster overall is better than the Chargers roster overall. The Chargers defense can never stay healthy. They lost Melvin Ingram. Did they resign him? I don't even remember. But Derwin James is never healthy. They don't have a really good corner opposite. They have Chris Harris, right? So, I mean, I just think that the Broncos have more...
Didn't they draft a corner?
Yeah, well, no, the Broncos drafted Patrick Surtain.
I know, but didn't the Chargers draft a corner?
Not in the first round. They drafted Rashawn Slater. AFC South. Go ahead, Evan.
Indy.
Okay.
Titans.
Okay.
Jags.
Okay.
Texans.
Go.
You're going to say the Titans.
Yeah. Why wouldn't the Titans be first?
Because Indy...
I'll explain in a second. So Titans is one.
Titans, Indy, Jags, fucking Texans. Texans should be fifth, first of all.
Indy,
you're in
Jags.
agreeance with me.
Indy, Jags, Titans, Texans.
Whoa.
All right, ready? The Titans lost 3 of 4 defensive back starters.
Listen, I agree with you. I don't really think the Titans are going to be that
Their
good.
offensive
He
coordinator.
explains it to whoever agrees with him for some reason.
The offensive coordinator. Their right tackle they never replaced. Their number 2 and number 3 wide receiver. And they lost Jadeveon Clowney, which didn't really help out, but they didn't really add a pass rusher to help out there. So I mean, their defense got worse, and it was already bad. They didn't add anything. Like, they added a bunch of slot corners in the draft and like a slot wide receiver. They didn't add anything on offense, so they're basically going to rely on just Derrick Henry without a right tackle. So teams are just going to sell out like that and just play man coverage against Ryan Tannehill because all they have, and they lost a starting tight end. So all they have is AJ Brown and Derrick Henry on offense. So they're basically just going to double AJ Brown, sell it for the run, and tell Ryan Tannehill, beat us with your other options. And then they're going to roast their defense because they lost a bunch of starters and just replaced them with a bunch of slot cornerbacks.
Okay, you make a good point.
I think the Titans are going to be around.
And Ryan Tannehill's career viable occurred because he had Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith is now gone.
I still think that the Titans are going to be good enough to be better than the Jags.
The Jags, their offensive line isn't bad. Cam Robinson is probably their weakest offensive lineman.
Andrew Norwell's shit now.
Yeah, but there's always a potential for a bounce back. Plus, they have a new head coach who can get something outside of them. They just added the best quarterback since Andrew Luck. Their wide receivers are pretty good. They had DJ Chark, Laviska Shenault.
What did you just say?
Their wide receivers are pretty good.
Before that?
They just added the best quarterback since Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I don't like.
Coming out of the draft.
Okay.
Like
I
not.
don't think
No.
he's gonna be
I get
Andrew
what you're
Luck.
saying now.
He's not going to be Andrew Luck.
I'm not saying that, but he doesn't have to because he has better weapons than Andrew Luck had when he came in. He has a better offensive lineman when Andrew Luck came in.
Does he?
And their defense is young and ready to take next step. They have Cleveland Chase on, Josh Allen, C.J.
Why
Henderson.
did they go 1-15
Different
last
Josh
year?
Because they had Gardner Minshew as and what's the guy's head coach?
Gardner Minshew won 500. the year
Okay.
before.
But the head coach, what's it? Doug
Doug
Marrone.
Marrone.
They had Doug
But
Marrone.
really, what did they add this offseason
Okay,
that
and
changes
Nick
that
Foles
roster?
was the Super Bowl MVP. What did he do the next year?
What is that?
They added Trevor Lawrence,
Okay, yes.
And then
But outside of that, besides upgrading the QB position, where else did
they added Shaquille Griffin
The
at
most
cornerback.
important position on the field?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
pretty
understand that.
They added Travis Etienne, who can play both wide receiver and running back.
I guess, yeah.
They added who was the linebacker? They brought him. Do you mind?
Oh fuck yeah.
I can see the Jags going 8-7. Or, I'm sorry, 8.
You're a
8,
stupid.
8-9, and then
8
Titans
and
going like
I
8-9, but tiebreaker or something like that.
I see the
You
Titans
really-
having one more winner. So.
I genuinely think the Jags are going to.
The Titans will break double digits.
They lost too much.
They'll break double digits.
They're going to lose twice to Indy. They're going to lose to us. They're going to lose to the Chiefs.
They're gonna break double digits.
Are they gonna lose twice?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, next to wild cards.
No. We'll do that all at the end of it.
Yeah.
All right, NFC. So NFC, we started with the East, so we'll just do the same order. NFC East.
The NFC least.
Take your shot.
Dallas, Washington.
Okay.
Philly's on the bottom, so that's got to
Yep.
put the Giants at 3. But I could see, low key, I could realistically see a world where all 3 of those teams somehow make the playoffs in that shit conference.
Okay.
The fuck did you just say, dude?
I could see
All
it.
3 of them?
Maybe.
All right. What's your order?
They're all at 4. No, but
They're
seriously.
all at 4.
Giants, definitely. Washington.
I could see the Giants winning. The only team I can't see winning is the Eagles.
Dallas, the Eagles.
I was gonna say Giants because I was tossing between the Washington and Giants for me, but just to be different for you, I'm gonna go Washington, Giants, Dallas, Eagles. You can't win with no defense.
As long as fucking Saquon can stay healthy.
I think the Giants. Here's my thinking. I think Washington, the Cowboys, and the Giants. One of the teams will go 10-6, and I think the other 2 maybe go 9-7. The
don't
NFC's
think
weak, and they get 2 of the wild cards.
I really don't think any.
9-7 isn't possible anymore.
Well,
9-8 or 10-7.
That's gonna be very common.
I don't know. All right, I don't know.
Okay, so that's our picks. For
I'm
them.
just saying I could see it happening. All right,
all right. NFC
You're
North.
gonna write this down while you're editing, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
and then
NFC North.
is Rodgers on Green Bay or starting.
If the
Yes.
season started tomorrow,
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes.
you interpret it how you
Oh,
want to
that-
interpret it.
Yes.
It's not going to change my answer.
He's not leaving.
It's not going to change my answer, regardless if he is there or not.
Green Bay, then I guess.
Okay.
Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
the Detroit Lions, and the Chicago Bears at 4.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Go ahead. Say your rankings.
Green Bay.
Okay.
Oh.
Detroit Lions.
Yeah. You like Dan Campbell?
Detroit Lions. Minnesota. The Bears.
Do you like Dan Campbell? Fucking love Dan Campbell. He's gonna turn that bitch around, alright? He's got Jared Goff. And no Kenny Galladay.
Chicago Bears at 1.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
lord, I'm gone. Oh my.
Green Bay Packers
Why?
at 2.
Why?
Their defense is still
Dude,
elite.
oh my god, come
And-
on.
Defense does not win.
Okay,
They
championships.
got a
first
good
off,
quarterback.
Defense
Hold
does
on,
not
hold
win
on.
championships.
Is Matt Nagy still their coach?
Yes.
Okay, then done. Yeah, see right there, that's done.
No, because now Matt Nagy has his actual quarterback he wants. Andy Dalton's going to start like the first 3 weeks, suck ass, and then they're going to bring
And then
Gus Fields
Joseph
in.
Fields is going to be a rookie and not be that good, and they're going to go 5-11 or 5-12.
No. They had to change that. Bears, then Packers. If Rodgers is a quarterback or not.
You're an idiot.
Fuck, you could've
Vikings
warned
at 3, Lions
money
at
on it.
Could
4.
have fucking warned her, brother.
Put
Well-
$100 on the Bears to win this division.
No. I'll put you $100 they finish above the Lions.
No.
Come on, because you just read their roster and realized their ass?
No, I just don't have that kind of confidence in the Lions. I have a confidence.
You want to put $100 on the Lions finishing above the Bears?
100?
You about to play Xbox.
The Bears are going to finish higher than the Lions. You've got it on tape. All right, NFC West. Go.
Oh.
You had to think about it.
San Fran.
Perhaps.
Oh.
San
No.
San Fran?
Rams.
There you go. Buddy.
San Fran. Arizona, Seattle.
Give the right answer.
There is no right answer. All 4 of those teams are pretty good.
Give the right answer.
Sanford.
Thank you, buddy.
No, fucking no.
No, just no.
Why?
We'll get to it in a second.
Rams, Seattle, Arizona, San Fran.
Rams, Arizona, Seattle, San Fran. San Fran is not good.
You said you had to explain.
Yeah, you are the one who has to explain here.
Okay, one, they still... What happened? You just think their roster is trash now? They still have Nick Bosa. Okay,
He's gonna get hurt.
Why? Because he got hurt 1 year out of his 2 years in the league?
Evan, he has less sacks than Max Crosby does.
Because he didn't play!
Yeah, and he got hurt in college.
He's gonna be fine next year.
So did Frank Gore.
And then
Yeah, but everyone in the 49ers.
their offense is still solid. Debo Samuel is still there. Brandon Ayuk's pretty good. They got solid enough weapons. They can always run the ball.
Read their defense.
Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, Kerry Hyder Jr. played good. Nick Bosa is coming back.
You're anticipating that the team that got hurt the most last year isn't going to get hurt again. They get hurt every other year.
Every other, exactly.
But what I'm saying is...
Okay, so what's so good about Seattle? They needed an O-lineman, a corner.
They got
a
Gabe
D-lineman,
Jackson.
And they still needed O-line in the draft, and they took a 5'9" receiver that they really aren't going to play that much.
He's going to be their slot receiver.
That's what they needed with their
I'm
picks.
not saying that I like Dwayne Eskridge, first off.
Their O-line is still bad. Gabe Jackson didn't even play good last year.
Yeah, but if they can keep it together for the entire year, unlike they did last year,
Yeah, they got rid of the offensive coordinator because they're just not going to keep running the same plays over and over again. They're going to literally have the same offense, but now they're going to be able to sustain it for the entire season.
Their O-line is not that good.
Hopefully. That's why I have Arizona above them. Because Arizona has a good pass rush now, 2 elite linebackers, hopefully, potentially, high upside linebackers. They brought J.J. Watt in to play the 3-4 defensive end. Chandler Jones, they have the 2 guys who have the most sacks since 2014 are on the same team. And Chandler Jones and J.J.
Yeah,
Watt.
I still think the 49ers have the best coach in the division, though.
Over the Rams?
I think it's close, but yeah.
But the Rams are...
Over Pete Carroll?
Yes.
Maybe.
Pete Carroll's 3. No doubt about it. McVay and Shanahan above Carroll all day.
Okay, NFC South. This is easy.
Oh, Bucks.
There you go, bud.
Carolina. Atlanta. Saints.
Go. Because I agree with him.
With the Saints being last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see who their quarterbacks are?
Carolina?
Carolina lost 9 games
They
by
have a
1
good
score
culture.
or less.
They have a good culture, too.
And they got a big upgrade at quarterback with Sam Darnold.
I don't care.
I don't know if it's a big upgrade, but
It's not a big upgrade, but it's an upgrade with higher upside.
I'll give you that one, but I won't so far.
And Chris McCaffrey's going
I
to
could also see Atlanta.
It's
Honestly,
definitely going to be the Bucks.
no, I could see Atlanta
How
going
about you
too.
go ahead and shut the fuck up? It's definitely going to be the Bucks. It's definitely going to be the Bucks at number 1.
Everybody's
Yeah,
in
no
agreement
shit.
with that.
But I can't see the Saints not going to. I can't see them not going
With which
to.
quarterback?
Fucking Taysom Hill, my boy.
Over Jameis?
Bro, they gave my boy a 3 fucking...
Mohamed Sanu has has more passes completed, more passes attempted, more yards, and more touchdowns.
I
than Taysom
don't
Hill.
care. He's
No,
the
not
GOAT.
after he started.
Oh, you're right.
He's the GOAT.
But
Wait a second. Wait. Do I sound...
Shut up, Kyle.
No, but you're obviously not going to have Taysom Hill as your starter. You're going to put Jameis Winston in there,
Yeah.
and they're still going to go number 2. I can't get over that.
You can't count on Atlanta.
But I'll definitely give you a... No, I'm not even going to give you that one. Carolina's 4. Atlanta's 3.
Carolina lost 9 of their 10 losses by 1 score or less. They lost to the Chiefs by 3 without Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's worth a touchdown himself. And now they have Sam Darnold, and they upgraded their defense.
The Chiefs played down to their... First of all, the Chiefs played down to their competition.
Okay, regardless of that point, I was just bringing that up as circumstantial evidence. They lost 9 by 1 score without Christian
They
McCaffrey.
still lost. That doesn't matter.
Without their star player.
Okay. And he's still gotten hurt so often.
Can I switch Atlanta?
We had his argument.
Yes, we
had
did.
his argument. He missed. The only time he got hurt was this past season.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think it'll be close, but I think Atlanta's going too. because they got a real coach.
And their offense is going to be pretty good.
Their offense is going to be super solid still. And their defense still has playmakers. They got Deion Jones. They got, they drafted, who's the one corner that they got?
AJ Terrell.
Yeah, he's solid. They got good safety.
They have Grady Jarrett. Yeah, you're not wrong. I still think Carolina's going to be better than
I could see Carolina. I could see it going either way.
The Saints are
I could
terrible.
see that one going either way, but
The Saints are gonna be trash.
Saints aren't going to be that good.
They lost their number 2 pass rush. They
They're
were over $100 million over the cap. They had to cut so many goddamn players.
Everyone in their division got better,
Fucking
but the
pocket
Saints got
change.
worse.
The Saints are the one team that got worse.
And
Oh, no,
if
the
you
Bucks
lose
stayed the
Drew-
same, but they were already Super Bowl champions.
If
Yeah, but
you
I mean,
lose Drew
they
Brees,
didn't
you're gonna
lose
be
anyone,
worse,
and they had a draft, so they
Yeah.
really couldn't have gotten worse. They could have only gotten a little better.
I'm saying the Saints are the only team that went backwards in that division.
Yeah.
obviously. But they didn't go backwards enough to where the other team.
They didn't only go backwards, though, because of Drew Brees.
But the other teams also got better.
But yes, but what I'm saying is these guys moved down, these guys moved up, but they didn't surpass each other, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right, so now we're going to go and just do our actual playoff ranking. So we'll flip it, start the NFC. Who's number 1 seed in the NFC?
Probably the Rams.
The Bucks,
Rams. 2? Bucks.
Rams.
3? So it's gotta be either NFC East or it's NFC North. Packers. You had them winning.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Chicago.
I had the Packers going number 1.
So then we all have our NFC East.
Yeah,
Picks.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, football team, Giants.
I had the Giants.
What's your 3 wild cards?
San Fran.
Okay.
Arizona.
Okay. Seattle. You're gonna do the whole NFC West. Fuck 'em. Oh, did you say an NFC East team's gonna make it?
It's really a toss-up between Washington and the Giants, but I'm gonna go with Washington.
Okay, my wild card teams are
No,
gonna be,
wait, the Giants.
my wild card teams are gonna be Arizona, Seattle, and Carolina.
I agree with the first 2.
Who's your?
Really,
Who's the last
Seattle?
They still have Russ.
You can't get past that.
All right, so who's your last wild
The
card?
Lions.
I can't agree with you on that one. I think the Lions are gonna be better, but
All right, AFC
Bills.
at 1. It's the 1 seed.
Yes.
They're not gonna.
The
no.
Chiefs are the 1
Chiefs
seed.
are the Chiefs are the 1 seed.
Patrick Mahomes is gonna break his vertebrae.
That's just mean.
That's just
Remember
mean.
when we made a 99 overall quarterback in the first quarter? He broke his vertebrae for that.
What?
In his
In,
career.
in Madden, like 08, we made a 99 overall quarterback. We couldn't put his injury at 1, and then in the first quarter of the game, he got hurt. We went and checked the injury report. It said severed vertebrae, done for your career, or career over. It was
First quarter
Boy
injury.
said done.
No, I don't even think his injury was one.
It
I
was,
don't know. It
It,
doesn't
said
really
out for. It was like retired or out.
Yeah.
For, it was like career ending.
No,
So you have the Bills at 1. The Bills are obviously 2.
Yeah,
2.
the Bills are obviously 2.
yeah.
So then you have Chiefs 2.
Yeah, I don't think the Chiefs are going to be number 1 3 years.
So then 3rd. Who's the 3rd for you? It's either the South or the West, or South and North.
It's definitely the Browns.
Definitely the
That's
South.
Cleveland.
And then Indy. Well, you have Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Indy.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And these are pretty good, though.
They're not gonna be better than Browns.
Yeah, I know. But
All right, wild card teams go.
I could actually see. I think the 2 and the 3 spot is going to be a toss up between the Bills and
The
No, it's
Chargers.
not
Okay.
gonna lie to you.
Chargers. You're thinking the Pats can be better than the Dolphins, so you better have them in there somewhere.
I'm definitely putting
The Dolphins are definitely a wild card team.
Who is that one? Oh, the Ravens, that's who.
Okay.
That one team.
That one team that had the MVP, and then won the one playoff game.
has a running back as a quarterback.
Denver.
I like your thinking, kid. No, it's gonna be the Chargers, the Dolphins, and the Ravens. You have the Colts, the Dolphins, the Chargers.
I know.
I was debating between New England and Denver.
Ravens,
Okay.
Dolphins,
Okay.
Steelers.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude,
Hey.
whoa! They're gonna make it. They're gonna be the last seed, but they're gonna make it.
All right. So what's your Super Bowl?
Put me on the spot here.
Yeah, I am. Name your Super Bowl, then we'll go through and say who our winners are.
I don't want to say the Chiefs again because there's no way they're making it 3 years in a row.
There is a way. It's called.
The Bills have done it. The Bills have done it.
Yeah, the Bills are going. versus the Rams. And
Okay.
then the Rams are gonna win, sadly.
What's yours?
This is like really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't want to see the Bills.
I want to be overly optimistic as a Bills fan, but like, no, I'm setting myself up for disappointment.
That is true.
The Rams are coming out of the NFC. I don't care.
And I think the Rams are gonna beat us.
The Rams are going to
The
be
Rams
better
are
than
probably
the
gonna win the Super Bowl no matter what.
Bucs. Mine is
Bills-Bucks.
mine's Rams Browns.
If we play the Bucs, we're gonna
Really?
win the Super Bowl.
Rams Browns.
I don't think the Browns have enough to make it yet.
I think if they're
I
going to
don't
make it,
think
it's going to be this
Baker's
year.
good enough.
I think you got to give them. I think they'll make it soon. Hopefully not before the fucking Bills. I swear to God.
I don't think Baker's good enough to win a Super Bowl.
I think he's matured enough to. I hated him out of the draft. I really didn't.
Not
want
even
him.
matured enough. I just don't think he has upside.
Well, no, I'm not saying like actually matured. Like I'm grown as a quarterback.
They held up with the Chiefs, but the reason they were losing that game is because their pass defense was ass, and they sunk so many resources into that. And they like they're gonna face the Chiefs in week 1, but they're gonna have 7 new starters on defense, so they're gonna get fucking killed. The Browns. But I think the Chiefs will probably bounce the Bills. No, since we're gonna be 1-2, the Chiefs are probably
So
gonna lose.
who are the Bills gonna lose to? Yeah,
Browns.
go run through this.
So
You don't even think what do you think the divisional round?
I
Bills
think in the
gonna get knocked out?
conference finals, because the Browns are going to be the 3rd seed, we're the 2nd seed. So the Chiefs would beat whoever the lower seed is. We would lose the Browns in divisional, and the Browns beat the Chiefs in the conference. And then the Browns versus Rams are going to win.
I still think.
I don't think.
Well, I don't
if
know.
you put the Rams up against the Browns,
I don't know.
The
'cause
Browns win.
Their interior offensive line is pretty good.
I would say if your Super Bowl is Rams Browns,
I
the
think-
Browns are taking.
Fuck it. Browns are winning the Super Bowl, baby.
No, they're not.
The Brownies.
No, they're not.
No, the Rams got a better
Cap.
roster, I think.
Half.
I do like the Rams roster.
We're gonna settle Tom Brady's retirement with a fucking loss to the Bills after all these fucking years.
I wanted to say the Bills, but I didn't want someone else. So I was gonna say the Bills, but I didn't want to be too optimistic.
I'm going for it. I'm all in, baby.
If it was my actual guess, I was gonna say the Bills, but I didn't want to say it because
No, I feel you, but like I think all these years of torture, the Bills are finally going to win a Super Bowl, and it's going to be against Tom Brady.
it's gonna be one of the Chiefs, Bills, or Browns. There's
And
no
then
other
If
person making it.
the Bills win a Super
Miami's
Bowl,
not making the playoffs.
Shut the fuck up. If the Bills win a Super Bowl, especially against Tom Brady, I'm going to violate everyone anally.
I don't want to play the Bucs in the Super Bowl.
I do.
You know, I did not want the Bills, as stupid as
Want
this
Tom
sounds,
Brady to die.
I did not want the Bills to make the Super Bowl this year.
Why?
This past year or this coming year?
Because I knew there was no way we were
You didn't answer the question.
This past year,
Okay.
because he knew there was no way we were beating the Bucks.
there was no way we were winning that Super Bowl.
We could definitely beat the Bucks.
No.
I think if we face the Rams, we could beat the Rams. But if I think we face the Bucks, I don't know if we could beat the Bucks.
Well, we'll find out.
If we were to play
We
that
have them in the regular season.
We faced the Rams in the regular season as well.
this
I don't-
year, we
No, we faced them last year. We faced the NFC West last
We
year.
beat them.
Yeah, that
I
was
definitely-
a close game. I remember that.
I definitely think the Rams match up the best against the Bucks because they have interior pressure out the wazoo with Aaron Donald and
The
wazoo. You heard me. So if anyone's gonna make it on the NFC, it's probably gonna be Bucks Rams in the conference championship. The Rams match up the best with the interior pressure and the addition of more. Even though they lost Sammy Watkins, I think no, Watkins was a while ago. They lost. Who am I thinking of? Who did they lose this year? Oh no, they lost a bunch of guys in the defensive backs, but I think they replaced them well enough.
But no, I think if the Bills made it last year, we would have 100% lost, no matter what.
The bad part about being in the best or the better of the two conferences is it's so hard to predict what's going to happen.
True.
Like I said, and either the Chiefs, Browns, or Bills are making it. I can't see any of their teams making it.
Indy's a dark horse.
That's you're banking on Carson Wentz bouncing back.
I am.
I'm not.
I wouldn't put that over them. Even if Carson Wentz does bounce back, I don't think they're better than the Browns or the Bills or the Chiefs.
They must beat us.
The AFC is a much better conference.
They must beat us last year. All right, let's wrap.
Yes, you in the back.
I was waving by to the camera.
Oh. Bye.